All right, guys, I'm Doug.
And I'm Stacy.
And today we're going to talk about scurvy because we mentioned it the other day in a video that we did. We're going to link it over there. Show them. Yeah, right there. And somebody had asked some questions about scurvy, and then also I think somebody asked...
Well, someone had mentioned in the live stream we did the other day about anemia.
So that was another mention.
And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, this is a really good little topic because anemia could have something to do with not getting enough vitamin C.
Right. So today we're going to talk a little bit about is scurvy making a comeback?
Yeah, because scurvy is something that, you know, you heard of in history books that the sailors used to get in the 1700s because they didn't have access to, you know, fruits or vegetables.
Yeah, because it's a deficiency of vitamin C that causes the scurvy. So,
and it's a big time, and it's not something that just happens where you don't get it for a while.
It's a build-up.
It's chronic. So
right.
Chronic meaning that it's long-term and it builds it up and builds up. So then you don't have that you have a lack of vitamin C, and then because of this you have a whole host of other symptoms. And let me go over some of the symptoms because you may be possibly suffering from some of these symptoms, and maybe you just need to up your vitamin C intake.
And as a matter of fact, the CDC reports that 75% of people don't get enough vitamin C and eat enough fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, it's like over 85% of veggies people are low in. And you guys know that. I mean, especially in children, we're seeing so many mineral deficiencies in kids nowadays. And it's just, you know, eating a lot of bread and cheese is not going to cut the mustard because the human body cannot produce vitamin C by itself. You need to get it from an outside source. So that's, of course, in your fruits and vegetables. It just doesn't produce itself. And then the number one thing that vitamin C does for you is it produces collagen and connective tissue, and also helps and aids in iron absorption. So that's what got me thinking about this person that talked about anemia because, you know, if you're not absorbing, you know, your iron properly, that could cause anemia just by doing, you know, a certain easy thing by eating more fruits and vegetables. And it also causes like a whole other host of problems, like if you bruise easy, if you have bleeding gums, if you have like joint pain, it can end up to be a whole bunch of other symptoms from there. You know, if you get those little red bumps on your, like bruising, like red spots, and it's not if you're taking medicine, sometimes medicine will cause that. But those are some things that could cause having low vitamin C. Besides that, vitamin C is so crucial in your immune system and just helping with your hair and your skin and your nails and energy levels. It's just amazing.
And your body just can't naturally produce it. You have to get it from an outside source. Right. So you have to get it from your food, or if you're taking supplements or stuff like that. And one of the problems is that kids aren't being fed a proper diet. They're on a SAD diet and other...
Standard American diet.
Right, and they're actually... going to the doctors with these symptoms, and the doctors aren't treating the cause. They're actually just starting to medicate. So one of the reasons why we do these videos, guys, is to kind of give you a heads up so you can make sure you have colorful food, you're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, and you know, hopefully that you guys implement this stuff instead of just watching it and hearing it, and then that could save you a lot of troubles and a lot of health problems with your family, especially your kids.
Yeah, we want to always look at the root cause. What is causing the problem? And, you know, my thing here is your food is your medicine. So, you know, let's say you're having some health problems. If you just go ahead and start changing how you eat, that is a very cheap and effective way to start seeing how your health starts to change. And eating these vitamin C rich foods, and I'm going to go over a few of them that are really, really high. Number one is your peppers, like your red and your yellow and your orange peppers. Those are really high. They're like at the top of the list. They are like Superman when it comes to your vitamin C. Everyone thinks it's your citrus fruits, but really those are way, way, way up there. Oranges, of course, are going to be up there too. And all your like leafy greens, and now's the time everyone's planting their gardens and all that. You know, kale is very high, your Swiss chard is very high, your turnip greens are very high, spinach is very high. All these greens are huge up there. And then also like cabbage and broccoli. These are wonderful things that you can start adding into your diet. You know, 7 to 10 cups of greens. You want to just get them in smoothies and then get them in, you know, and then if you're going to cook them, you don't want to overcook them. I mean, some people just cook them till they can't even move. You know, they're like a limp noodle. You want to steam them hardly in any water if you're going to do it, or bake them in the oven, or roast them in the oven on very, you know, lower heat. You know, those things, and of course eating as much as you can raw. I know some people have trouble doing that, but you don't want to cook the heck out of them. You want to keep as much nutrients as you can. Eating them the raw is the best. Like if you can do a big salad or put it in a blender, juicing them, that's the best way. But you need to get those greens in you, because that vitamin C that you're getting from your foods like that can just help so many problems that you're having.
So here's a hot tip. If you guys are juicing, don't juice it and then put it in the fridge. You have to juice it and drink it immediately so you can get all the vitamins and minerals from the juicing process right away. I mean, you have like the small window of opportunity for your body to... Oh, do you like that?
No, he's right.
That was good, wasn't it? So you have that small window of opportunity to take advantage of the nutrients, and that's the whole reason why you guys are doing this. That's why we're big on fermenting. I think we just did a fermenting video called Fermenting for Dummies.
We did. We'll link it up there. Yep, we did.
And in that we talk about that you're getting the most nutrition from your food. Guys, we want you to eat live food. That is the key to getting the most bang for your buck. I mean, it's a lot of energy and a lot of work to grow food, to manage it all through the spring and summer, to harvest it. So what we're trying to teach you guys is maybe do less canning and a lot more fermenting. So you're eating live, microbiological, whatever you want to call it, rich food that is actually benefiting your body.
Yeah, and let me talk about, he was talking about juicing. A lot of you are going to be like, oh, well, then I have to go to the store and buy some juice.
No.
Okay? Now, basically, and a lot of you guys are not going to hear this, but basically if you go to the store and you're getting, the fruit juice, that's just like drinking a soda. It's been pasteurized. All the nutritional value is pretty much gone.
Yeah, think about it. They have to
It's
harvest
just like sugary water.
Then they have to juice it. Then they have to container it. Then they have to ship it.
Heat it up. You got to heat it up. You heat it up.
Well, and heating up. But then they have to ship it to the store. Then it sits on the shelf there. So if you look this up, we're telling you guys, it's factual, that the most nutrient value that you can get from your food if you juice is if you drink it immediately after the process.
Yeah, within 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you need to get it down, drink it, because then you're going to get all the bang for your buck right there.
That's right. So we were talking about scurvy, and one hot tip I wanted to give you guys. One of the ways that the sailors from back in the day, the 1800s, would battle scurvy was they would have pine needle tea. And we actually did a video about that. Where is it? So check out that video too.
And they also did sauerkraut.
And they did sauerkraut, more fermenting.
Fermenting food.
That's right. So, and a lot of people are asking us, I've noticed on the last couple of videos, is like, they're like, how long does fermenting last? And all this stuff. A ferment, once you make it and you keep it in a cool, dry spot, or if it's in the fridge, 6 months is nothing to have a ferment.
And the best thing is to use your eyes and your nose. If it looks bad, don't touch it.
Right.
If it smells bad, don't touch it.
Right.
Yeah,
and the thing is with that, you're going to eat it probably, and we hope that you are eating it faster than 6 months. Yeah. We keep ferments going all the time, and the reason why we do that is because we eat so much of it. We really don't store it up. We really have it with every meal.
We do. And then we were talking about having scurvy and more incidences of these diseases that are because we're having mineral deficiencies. And I mean, we're an abundance of food here. We can get it, but we're eating the wrong things, or we're getting over-processed things.
Dead food.
Things that don't, people are overweight and they're unhealthy and getting sick because you're not getting the vitamins and minerals that we need. So that's why we need to be eating more live foods. And besides scurvy, we're seeing a lot of other diseases that were old-time diseases, like rickets, which is a vitamin D deficiency because no one's out in the sun anymore, and also gout. I can't tell you countless amount of people that I work with that have gout, and basically gout is just a type of arthritis and an inflammation, of the joints. So just by doing certain things for gout, like, taking raw apple cider vinegar, we did a video on making apple cider vinegar, or, you can buy it in the store, with some water every day, that could help with that, including anti-inflammatory foods like ginger root, making ginger root tea. Yeah, all those things are very, very helpful when it comes to, issues that are going on. But, guys, it's very common sense. You got to start eating your veggies,
right?
And your
just
fruits.
Like your mom and dad told you to.
Not bread and cheese all the time, or crackers and cheese. I mean, that stuff is it's not going to cut the mustard. So you need to really get a checkup from the neck up. And
start changing your habits.
Yeah.
So the only reason why we bring you guys these videos, some of this you guys are like, yeah, I knew that, but maybe you forgot and you're not implementing it, or some people have maybe never heard this information before. And for some people, it's like, yeah, because they
Or
want
if
to hear
you're,
other
like,
people
into
talking about it.
Weighing things, a pound or two, at least over a pound to 2 pounds of veggies a day you need to be having.
And not only that, it's
Some
good for the scoop on your poop. We did a video about that too.
He's filling them up today.
That's right.
Isn't he? Yeah.
So guys, again, we're just bringing you this information. We hope it sparks something in you that makes you say, yeah, I'm gonna try to grow a little more of my own food, or if I get food, I'm gonna spend the extra and get the
Or eat organic
food, and then I'm gonna juice it and drink it right away. And we just want you guys, and especially for your kids, you guys, we are the stewards, right? You're the steward of your children. They don't know anything, so if you're not giving them this stuff, they're just eating what you give them, and then their health suffers from it. I mean, you know, we want to prevent that kind of stuff. So we hope you enjoy these videos. We're going to get out of here. We got a lot of stuff to do, and that's it. Make sure you follow us on
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and eat your veggies.
And eat your
fruits too.
Like Mom and Dad said.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see you guys on the next one.
See ya. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a Homestead Homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.